So happy Friday at last, and what a week has it been? Long week. I should probably say long year already. Feels like it's January 42nd. It's been a long week, super busy in work. I was gagging for this cigar, so I was looking forward to Friday. I was staring at my humidor for quite some time. I didn't know what to smoke. I didn't want to go for a new world. I wanted a guaranteed good smoke. I was sort of half tempted with the Oliva, but I decided against. I've had a fair few Olivas, but I just felt like a Cuban today. And then I looked at my Cubans, and some I didn't quite want to smoke. I want to keep it for an occasion, like Churchill's and um, some Magnum 50s. I love those. I only got a couple left. So um, I couldn't quite choose. I've had some other lovely cigars. They're not quite big enough for me. I felt like a proper cigar today. So decided for Partagas Maduro No. 3, a Toro-sized, full-bodied, 5 3/4 inches length by 50. So it's a lovely cigar. I don't know if I smoked the No. 3 before. I know I smoked the No. 1 and No. 2. So this is the Maduro No. 3. I do love Partagas, good cigars. The unmistakable Cuban smell. So yeah, we'll get it cut. Punch cut, of course. I know I'm running a bit late today. My Leaf brothers are waiting for the review. Matt is always smoking on a Friday, watching my video, so I did say it might be a little bit late today, but need to put something up. If there's a demand, there has to be a supply. So there has been a couple other people message me waiting for my Friday shenanigans. So really do appreciate it. If there's people that like to watch my uh, rambles about cigars, we shall provide. So let's get it on fire. You can tell it's a Cuban. There's no such thing as a bad Cuban, I don't think, unless it's plugged. But we'll get onto that later. Beautiful. Tad of little wee adjustment, touch up. Perfect. So after yesterday, after last week's almost fiasco with that Guaidioce Exclusivo Libano, where it ended up being plugged, and I didn't have a perfect draw tool. I kept meaning to get one, never got around to it. I didn't have that much of a bad experience with Black Cubans. Been smoking for 5 years, maybe. Probably had, a handful. So I just never really bothered. And I know I should have, but just I'll get it one day. And it's going strong for 5 years and never got it. So after last week, when I just panicked, I lit it and it's just plugged. What do I do? So I've ordered one. Matt kept telling me to get the certain one. I think it is called the Perfect Draw. And it is. I can see why. And I used it, by the way, in one of the meets from Matt. It's got like a little. It's almost like that block tray. So it's got like spikes at the top of it, at the end of it, so it pulls out all the plugs or sort of frees it up. And I can see why it's deemed the best, I guess. But the way it's presented, I didn't like. I suppose it's handy. It looks like a pen with a little hook on the top. You can sort of put it on top of your carry-on humidor or case. So I can see why, and I can see it's been handy, but it just, to me, just sort of felt a bit like something I took out of my son's pencil case. So I looked at it, and price-wise, it's near enough the same. I just didn't like it. So I'll show you in a second. So I ordered, and now I know you might ask what brand it is, and I don't know, but I can check. So Amazon special it was. So it was Cigar Drawing Answer and Nubber. So I don't know. I think it's Amazon. Amazon's finest. Yeah, don't think there's a brand to it. But they are jet black, gunmetal, and gold in colour. I went for black. So it's a solid steel. So you can probably... That's not a metal, is a solid piece. You unscrew one end and you get the tool. So it's got these little cut-ins into it. Then you have the other end, and you have the tool if you go and really enjoy the cigar to finish it off. But it's all stainless steel, see-through. So it's a sort of 2-in-1 tool. Really heavy, solid piece. Feels solid in your hand. Yeah, that's my purchase. I think it's about £12-13. So I do have a tool now. No more plug cigars, hopefully, anyway. And then, you scroll through your social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and you get all these ads pop up with all the cool Chinese Temu type of gadgets. And I've never, ever fell for one, ever. Well, that's until about 2 weeks ago. So I've ordered something, and it is stupid, it is silly, but I fell for it. So I bought, it's sort of like a fidget tool. Well, fidget, not tool. So a little tool, but it transforms to the gun, the pistol. It's got a laser. Where is it? Where's the button? Got a laser. You can cock it and shoot. And then also a lighter. It's sort of like a red flame. So, yeah, fold it. So, spinner, gun, load, shoot, laser. Silly, I know, but I fell for it. What can I say? We need to grow up. So that's my purchase for the week. Now I want a cigar. Cuban, good start. On a sort of stronger side. a little earthy note again. I think my palate is coming back. Which I'm happy about. So it doesn't quite burn as even as I'd like it to. It's got a little now my light has decided to pack in. That's not a good start. Never mind. There we go. There we go. So not bad at all so far. Quite full on. A cigar I wouldn't recommend for someone starting. But for a veteran like me, no issues at all. I've seen on one of the groups on WhatsApp, there's some cigars you can pick up for a reasonable price, unlike UK price. And there were a lot of offers going on today in the afternoon, and there was multiple Gurkhas. So I've had a little giggle, thinking Scott will probably have heart palpitations looking at all those Gurkhas. So see what he comes out with. Obviously, I had to tell him that get onto it, get your Gurkhas in. Yeah, so that's been my week. A couple of purchases. Draw tool, a silly fidget tool. Probably never going to use it again anyway. But played with it for half an hour, and that's probably going to find its way to the drawer somewhere, never to be seen again. If it wasn't for the light, I'd probably give it to my boy, but might not be very wise to give it to an 8-year-old with a lighter. So let me smoke a little more of it. I'll get back to you shortly once I'm a bit deeper into the cigar with some thoughts. So shall speak to you very shortly. So we're a bit deep in the cigar. Burns well, evened out a bit. No issues anymore. Lovely smoke. No complaints there. Sort of a full body, as we said. On a stronger side, but you kind of expect on a Maduro. I know it's not the rule, but if it's a really dark Maduro wrapper, which this is, you sort of expect it to be on a stronger side. Yeah, some earthy notes, some chocolatey notes. Yeah, lovely cigar so far. Good draw, well constructed, well packed. Yeah, great. Oily wrapper. Lovely smoke. I think these are about 45 to 50 pounds in the UK. So not exactly the most expensive, but certainly not on the cheap side. As I said, I would recommend for someone as a first or within the first few smokes. Good cigar, but it might be a bit much. So I wouldn't suggest go for something lighter. Signature 2000 for Davidoff. Maybe a Kuwait USA 50. Lovely smokes, creamy. Not gonna knock your socks off. You'll enjoy it, and then build your way up. So I'll be there on a scale of 1 to 10, probably a strong 8.5 to 9. Really good cigar, recommended. So do try it if you're a bit more seasoned. Also, not that it's cigar related, but last week or two I started sort of looking into trading metals, currencies, or sort of forex, or any of sort of that, looking into charts and whatever. So very much new and clueless at this point. So if any of you got more knowledge and can give me some pointers for a beginner, welcome, always welcome. I'm all ears. So let me know. Next meet is 7th of March. Another thing to mention, likely same venue, but we are confirming. So if anyone's keen, drop me a message, leave me a comment, and we hopefully see you then. But for now, I'll finish up smoking, get the video up. I've had someone, funnily enough, message me on Instagram as I've posted a story of a cigar. Am I doing a video? So I'm guessing there are people waiting for my video. So I need to get that up and uploaded. So see you next week. See you next Friday. Peace out.